My name is Randy Gentile, and I'm an academic advisor, transfer manager for the Wisconsin School of Business, and I work with UW-Madison Online students. I've been on campus now for 27 years, so I've been an advisor, academic advisor for 27 years. I just always enjoyed working with students, and that's what keeps me here, is the kind of day-to-day working with students, finding out what their stories are, helping them achieve the goal of a graduation, of a degree at UW-Madison, and that's what keeps me here. And I guess even now working in the online space, working with students that are kind of either coming back or seeking a degree that they never thought they could achieve is exciting for me and keeps me motivated each and every day. Working with kind of returning students that maybe had to stop out for whatever reason, family, maybe they just didn't do really well that first kind of semester or two at their previous institution, whether it's at UW-Madison or not. Kind of hearing their story takes me to, again, really figuring out maybe what was the setback in particular. So some students have shared some personal setbacks. Others, they leave the university, kind of what we said before, maybe for family reasons. And how does the advising kind of adapt to each of those different individuals? Well, I mean, it's really kind of getting at finding out why they left. Again, maybe it was a personal reason, but also finding out like where their goals are, where they're trying to go once they re-enter. And then sometimes that stop out is just really growth for them. So hearing them tell the story of their growth and where they've come, and then finding out that they're super motivated to come back is really what I guess we do as academic advisors. People think like we're just looking at the courses, we're just kind of being like, oh, you took these courses at this institution, this is how they're gonna work, goodbye. No, we really wanna hear their story and then kind of connect with them. And then, yeah, we can get into how the courses work and how they transfer. But ultimately, that's really what advising is just connecting with them and hearing their story. So the advice I would give to students that are kind of worried that maybe they don't meet the eligibility requirements is, the easy thing to say is apply. Well, before that, I assume that you've done some really good research, that you've kind of figured out like, yeah, I really want to come back. And maybe there's some doubt in the back of your mind that you're feeling like, hey, you know, maybe I won't do it. UW-Madison, it's so cool, it's so big. You know, Wisconsin School of Business, I've heard great things about it. Well, we're here along the way, myself, along with the enrollment coaches that you have the opportunity to reach out and talk to. We can walk you through that process. And then we will say, apply. There's a chance maybe you won't be admitted, but we will walk you through that process and we will let you know like, hey, maybe we're missing some things here. And what we can do then is take those maybe missing points or components of your application and we can help you strengthen them. Either before you apply and or maybe after you applied and maybe not been admitted, we can then have an opportunity to provide a path for you to be admitted. I think when a student is in the midst of doing really quality work that they're excited about, students can feel overwhelmed at various points. And to me, that's probably expected in the sense, particularly if you join the Wisconsin School of Business, you're going to be challenged. You're going to be challenged in ways maybe that you've never been challenged before. But how can we support you during that process? Is for you as a student to really reach out and talk to us and let us know what's going on. Because we can kind of say like, we can be the sounding board to really help you make as good a decision as you can. I think some students are kind of operating in a vacuum and they feel like, I'm just going to keep going forward, even when they're overwhelmed and stressed out to the max. That's the time to reach out. Maybe even before that, reach out. That would be good too. And that's what an academic advisor can do. We can be your sounding board. We can be there to kind of at least be a reasonable answer, if that's or we'll give you reasonable advice, to really good advice to make a good decision for you and to help you make a good decision. Yeah, the advantages that I think a student gets from graduating from UW-Madison and a degree from the Wisconsin School of Business is really a couple. I think you can always go back to, hey, a business degree can go in lots of different directions. It can take you and open up doors that you've never thought possible. The second piece, though, I think is more important is in the Wisconsin School of Business, we really are dedicated to helping students become leaders. We have a slogan called Trusted to Lead, and I really think that even permeates through in the online space. You might not think it, or you might not feel it, but the Wisconsin School of Business academic advisors, the instructors that you're going to be working with, the faculty, the administrators, we really are dedicated to helping each and every student that graduates from UW-Madison and the Wisconsin School of Business become the leader that they want to be. And I think that does permeate even in the online space.